Hello everybody, welcome back to the Lakeland Vale Let's Play series with me, CWATTYESO, here in Farming Simulator 19. I'm still in the process of doing harvesting, or, well, potato harvesting, sugar beet harvesting. You know what, let's travel down to the field where we have got one machine that has done one field. And then we'll operate this for a bit, bearing in mind it's not terribly easy to do this with the AI worker, because the AI worker, for whatever reason, feels when he gets full the best thing he can do is put the pipe out, but put it at the lowest possible setting. So when poor old me tries to drive up beside him to unload him, I end up smacking the trailer into the pipe and then knocking the harvester scoot with. So it was a little bit of a pain, because every time I wanted to unload this guy I would have to dismiss the worker, manually hop in the truck, the machine, and set the pipe to the correct height. I don't know why the Giant's worker is so obsessed when he puts the pipe out that he wants to put it to its absolute lowest flipping setting. Surely it would make more sense to put the pipe to its highest setting. That way it's compatible with every single type of trailer in the game. You know, big or small, they can all unload from it. But we're getting there. Like I say, all the sugar beets from the first field went into the pig food machine, as will all the sugar beets from this field. All the potatoes so far have gone into the washer, and the rest will also do that. I probably want to get myself a nice screenshot. But preferably not one where I missed half the crop. Lol. People are like, you're so obsessed with screenshots, you've missed half the field. Yeah, I do that from time to time, folks. Helper A has a nearly full grain tank, which is the potato harvester. Now, the potato harvester has been running all through the night since we left the end of yesterday's video, or the last video, not yesterday's, because I don't know when the videos are going to be posted. I don't know if this is a Friday, Saturday type of video, or a Monday, Wednesday, or a Wednesday, Friday type of video, or a Saturday, Monday type video. But yeah, the potato harvester has been running all night and he still hasn't finished that field. That's how long it takes the potato harvester to do the job. As I say, this guy's a little bit quicker, albeit he does fill up at 40,000, so he's got twice the capacity of the potato machine. Which has now reached full. I'll need to unload him, which is good because I've got 21,000 litres in my machine, which is great. So I can empty him, run these up to the farm, get these into the washer, and then I'll be back in time then to take the truck over and unload matey, doing the sugar beets, and we're doing alright. Not looked at the fields since fast forwarding time. Field 22 is now ready to harvest. Damn. That's going to need to be done next. That's the oats. The oat harvest, which is a good thing because we'll be able to get baling buddy. We'll be able to use the case baling buddy that I invested so much money in and I've only been able to bale one field with thus far. That's how things have worked out. it's going to be nice to see him in action again, as we do some straw bales and stuff. Probably our final baling on the map, unless I decide to do some grass mowing and stuff. One final mowing of field 5 and field 16 back there, just to get some grass in our bale shredder. Get the bales in the shredder, and then we can use the grass for hay. We could also use the grass for silage if we put it in a fermenting silo, which we never ever used on this series. Never used a fermenting silo in this Let's Play series, like I would normally for making me silage. I would just have always used bales for my cows and TMR and that. Bet people didn't realise that. I certainly haven't used a bunker for a long while. Probably I think for making silage, the next time I actually use a proper like bunker will probably be on the multiplayer server on the La Coronella map with Mr. Helgi, which is weird because I've just edited that map actually the other evening, and I deleted the silage bunker from the farm to make a bit more room for driving the vehicles around the farm because it's a bit tight. And I deleted the silage bunker from the farm, so if we actually want to do silage now on that map, we're going to have to pick somewhere else to do it, because we're not going to have a bunker or somewhere where we can mix it ourselves. So that's going to be interesting to look at, really. Probably end up having to do it at the BGA, if the BGA on that map actually has bunkers, because not all BGAs do. Otherwise, I'll have to throw in a mixer, a TMR mixer mod. There's some real nice ones that came out the other day on Giants Mod Hub from DD Mod Passion. He released a couple of TMR mixing silos. However, there does apparently appear to be a bug with them whereby if you save and exit the game, when you reload, anything that you put into the silo disappears. So if you don't take the stuff, you know, if you're mixing TMR and you put a load of grass and hay and silage into it, you've got to make sure you empty it all out before you exit the game, otherwise it disappears between reboots and reloading, which is obviously not good for people who can lose vast quantities of stuff. Yeah, that's TMR mixers though, isn't it? That's not going to help me make silage, because I was talking about silage. I would have to get a silage fermenter, silage silo. There's plenty of them knocking around on the Mod Hub and on Mod Author's own pages. There's plenty of people that have done them, especially if you're rocking Global Company. You've got all like the yeah, look, fermenting silo by Stevie. So Stevie does one which you can make silage with hay, straw, grass, chaff, sugarcane. Interesting. There's other silos as well, I think. There's all loads of them kicking about. Again, nearly every man and his dog has made one at this point for the game. I think even GTX has made a load. The guy who does all like the shelf storage mods and the bale storage mods that don't require Global Company. If you don't want to use Global Company, I think GTX has made a bunch of mods. I think he's got a fermenting one. Weird this trailer as well. Another thing I found with this trailer, this cramp one, is it only wants to unload when the pipe is over the back of the trailer. If you're over the front of the trailer or in the middle of the trailer, it doesn't like to unload. And again, I don't know whether that's an issue because the worker doesn't put the pipe to its highest level. He folds the pipe to its default stupidly low position. Right, you're full. You need me to get the tractor. Dolores is just running around like a headless woman at the minute, trying to keep up with these two. But we're very close to being finished with the potatoes. I would imagine Mr. Potato Man will probably finish this field at about the same time as the other fella finishes his field, which is impressive because that means Matey over there has done 2 fields in the same time it's taken Potato Man to do the one. And I know technically that's not really a fair contest because obviously Sugar Beet Man has got a larger capacity on his harvester. He's also got a wider header and he's also faster. It's not a fair race, you know, not a fair race at all. Right, what I can be doing now is if I go back to the farm, I can grab my harvester. I'm not going to need that header at the moment. Let me just spin this round. Park this header somewhere in the trees. Right. Where did I keep? I've got the I'm going to need thunder. I think thunder is parked somewhere around here. I might bring thunder over to the field actually. Do the oat harvesting. Gonna repair the harvester and obviously repair the header. So yeah, bringing thunder over would be quite a good choice. And oh look, there's the weeds as well. Ah. So herbicide spraying is going to be an important job as well soon. Where's my trailer? Thunder is here. Thunder. We like thunder. We do like thunder.
Thunder.
We can take that over. Put it and do the repairs. The header, harvester and its header. And then obviously can bring Baling Buddy over as well because he can follow behind the harvester. And do the straw bales for me. Let me grab service mode. Let me see. I think is it that one? The harvester. Repair the header. Job done. Close that down. Thankfully, I've already got fuel, so that's not an issue. However, I will leave this machine just parked over here, if I can. Do refill when we need to refill. We'll go get Baling Buddy. Buddy. Might need to go grab the case Puma. possibly, maybe, because we're going to need to do the herbicide spraying. Baling buddy is over here. You know what? I've really left that tractor in a bad position. I ought to move that, really. I was too lazy the other day to put it back. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this time. I was too lazy to put it back in the shed after I'd planted field 20. There's that horse planter that's gone all skoo with again, which it does. Giants would fix their mods. Ones that go all do la la. I'll probably have to whip that one out now. And put it back in as well. That came out quite easily, actually. My helpers have got full grain tanks, so that's probably the potato man full up. Be there in a second, dude. I've just got to organise the farm. I've just got to put all this equipment back where it belongs, I'm afraid. Whoa, that's interesting. I've not encountered that problem before. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. I'll screenshot that. That's going to be. I'm going to. I've seen a forum post about this new Case 2020 tractor from Carl's Farms. People say, "Oh, the trailer hitch is too low on the tractor," and it's like, yeah, that is definitely way too low. Have a look. Where's my other tractor? It's got to be around here somewhere. There he is. He's going to need to be emptied as well after he's unloaded. So I've got to take this trailer now back to the farm, tip it into the potato washer. And I need a tractor that can do the fertiliser spraying. Good thing is we are still in first growth stage, or we are in just seeded stage, which means there is no actual crop on the field yet, which means I could probably use that tractor with the tracks and herbicide spray, because obviously the Puma's down here at field 16 doing the baling and mowing stuff. I don't really, but it's the one with skinny wheels, narrow field care tyres, but I don't fancy driving that all the way back to the farm just to do herbicide spraying. So let's get the Magnum with the quad tracks going, working, because he's going to have field 21 to do as well as field 20. know if the weeds are just slowly on their way down though. Going to be a busy couple of days for Dolores until we get these fields harvested, and like I say, we're not planting anything else at this point because, like I say, I'm trying to wrap up this series, so I'm not putting any new crops in after we've harvested what is planted. Not seeing weeds on field 20 yet. Unless they just haven't got down far enough down the map yet. Oh, are you telling me that that is full? Damn it. Look at the map then. Yeah, weeds are on their way. Yeah, let's grab Mr. Magnum with the tracks. Get him ready to go do herbicide spraying. Good thing is he should be able to do it with course play. Both of those fields for me. Just give him a little fill up of herbicide on the Missy B tank. Run him over. To do field 20, he will do fertilising, yes. Turn field will be activated. Keep you on the field. Let's do starting pit southwest. Let's go north. You will please. Do it at 34 so he doesn't miss bits. Okay. Check that he's got all the advanced settings set correctly. Lower implements early, raise implements late. That's what I need you to be set to. Let's go. Field 20. It'll also give me a chance to test my weed issue just lately. I noticed on the multiplayer server, if the weeds haven't actually grown all the way onto the field, we hereby have an issue a little bit. In the fact that this guy's going to spray the bottom of this field, so all this bit now that he's about to spray has no weeds on it, right? Even though you can see it's going to light grey in colour, which means that the spray is being applied. What I've been finding is I've been doing this spraying, but then weeds have grown on this bit. They've still popped up behind the sprayer. I've killed the weeds off that are already on the field. It kills them, definitely. They're all dead and removed, which is fantastic. But it doesn't seem to stop them growing on the bit that I've sprayed behind me. But we'll see. We'll let him run off and do that. I'll come back to the baling buddy on my truck now. So many vehicles. He's stopped again. He's full, which is going to be a problem. because we've run into that problem where the potato washer is full at the minute. Full to capacity, which means unfortunately potatoes are going to have to go in the silo for a minute. I need the trailer to unload the harvester, and that's where the problem is coming. I had this, remember I had this issue on field 20 when we did the big harvest. Eventually the washer got full and I had hundreds of thousands of potatoes, and I was like, I had to put them in the silo because I need the truck to keep the harvester running. Not the biggest trailer, this. Well, I mean, it is a big trailer, but capacity-wise, it's not the biggest. Probably could have done with upgrading this in the series, but I never did. Never got round to it. Providing a bit of room. I think the reason I never upgraded it was because I wasn't using it for harvesting, was I? Because I've always used the Millennial Farmer thing, the J&M auger wagon. I've never needed a big trailer to keep harvesters running because the J&M has a big capacity. It's now only as I'm doing this with this that it's like, yeah, that's a problem. This trailer's a little bit small. I can't store a lot in this trailer, which is a bit of a problem when, like you say, you've got machines that are full and you can't tip any more stuff into them. Right, we'll leave that one there because I know for a fact Mr. Sugarbeet needs to be emptied as well. I don't know if the worker's cleared off. The worker may have retired because I've ignored him for half an hour. Good thing about this guy is I can unload him. No, I can't, because I'm going to bash into his trailer again. Stupid fucking worker. Why doesn't he pull the pipe? Why doesn't he lift the pipe up? Now I'm just going to bump him. Not easy. Not easy, folks. Trying to get under... And that, it's even worse when you, like I say, you've got this trailer that it only wants to unload in the back. I've got to get the back lined up with this thing. I don't understand. It's no good. I'm gonna have to do what I've had to do. I'm sorry, dude. You're getting sacked because you flipping won't lift your pipe. Look, just lift the pipe up for me. And that makes my life so much easier. Look at that. Perfect. And now I can unload in the middle of the trailer. Just leave your pipe there, dude. Stop lowering it. Anyway, he's unloaded now. The worker is back up and running. That truck still has enough room to unload him once more. Guy over here. Got 20,000 litres, that's fine. That's Bailing Buddy. We'll go grab him. Shift him over. Can I refill the twine quickly on the way to that field? Have I got any twine left? I have a little bit. But I've got so much twine, I'll never ever use that pallet in this series. I'll never empty that pallet. Guarantee. But I'm just basically putting this in position. We won't be starting the oat harvest till the next video at the earliest. That depends how everything else goes as well on the map, with the potatoes and the sugar beets and the weeding. Right, and as I'm down here, I can end this video by making sure my pigs have got water, cows have got water, and the horses. Need to make sure they're all taken care of. I did TMR the other day. Moo. Cows. And if you're wondering why I'm jumping over the hedge, it's because they do actually have collisions on this map. If you're new to the series, haven't watched any of the previous videos, hedges and fences on this map do have collisions. You can't drive through them. Also, if you are new to the series and this is the first video watching, go back and watch all the rest. You'll thank me for it later. Trust me, you'll love it. You'll love it, you will. Might as well go do the sheep as well while Dolores is running around. So, what I plan to do, I plan to get the potato and sugar beet finished. Which means I'll probably end up finishing those off camera. When we come back for the next episode in the series, we will be doing that oat harvest over there, and obviously this guy will be moved over to do field 20, weed spraying. I will then probably at that point need to start thinking about emptying the potato washer over here. Got 94,000 washed potatoes currently, which is nice. But then we're going to have to get them out of here. We've got 177,000 waiting to go through the machine. Once we get them loaded up into here, then I'm tempted to make sure we're full of water. I'm going to quickly redo this one as well. Just to keep it running. I know I could fill it up myself with a tanker and what have you, but you know, we're sitting on enough cash, people. We can afford to buy a bit of water, you know. Like them adverts on telly, if you just give 17 pence a week, you'll be able to provide water to an African village. Well, Dolores has got $1 million in the bank, so she can definitely afford to provide water to a potato washer and potato steamer. She isn't going to provide it to Africa though, because it's not her problem. She don't live there. You know. And if conditions are that bad, move. Right, so she is finishing up the sugar beets. Potato man is over here somewhere, still riding up and down. So folks, thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you click that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below the video. And share the video everywhere you can, with everyone you can. Let's try and get as many views on the video as we can get. And I'll see you all in the next episode. this has been the Lakeland Vale Map by Stevie. I've been CWATTY. Goodbye for now.